I should be live again. I had to like close everything out because for whatever reason, my little camera delay, my camera is giving a significant delay and I couldn't figure out why, so I had to close OBS and restart it. And surely I won't do the same thing again. Still looks like there's a delay. Let me see. I don't think it's OBS, I think it's my capture, actually. I still want to stream though, so I guess if I can't get this to work, I'll have to just switch to digital. Even though I didn't really want to do digital today. Like, if there's like a 5-second delay, that's fine, but it's more like 30 seconds. Which I don't know why, because I didn't change anything about this setup. OBS has been giving me problems lately. I wanted a nice relaxing stream in my sketchbook, but for whatever reason, there's like a hella delay, and I don't know why. We're gonna have to do digital art instead. Oh well, I can still do what I wanted to do in digital. It's not a big deal. But yeah, let me turn this off. Like, that delay is like unwatchable. Also, I think my YouTuber froze too. Oh boy. That's my old model. What the hell? I switched to the other one. Seems like everything's giving me like technical errors today. Clip Studio Paint. I'm glad I didn't have anything specifically planned. I wasn't even sure if I was going to go live, but I'm bored. And I don't feel like editing, so that's why I'm live. I'm just going to take this off here. Start. Alrighty. All I need to do is switch. In me not streaming though, I did come up with a cute like design idea I had for Lucy again. I saw like a bunch of like armor, and I decided to draw her with like a improvised dress armor thing. Which you'll see if Clip Studio wants to load today. My software's giving me problems. Okay. Okay, there we go. but I did this like Sunday. Yeah, I did it Sunday. I don't know why I wanted to draw her in like armor, but so I did. So where's my stuff? Window capture. Put the screen. There we go. I don't know what happened. It's like the OBS goblins like came into my settings and like changed everything. I didn't even update it yet because I knew it was going to change anything, so I'm not really sure why that was happening. But this was some of what I drew the other day. But I think I want to draw Kyoko some more, so we're going to do that. I already drawn Lucy enough, so... Also, I don't know why my internet is slow. I already got a new Ethernet cable. And it's being stupid. Alrighty. I think we should be good to go now. Alrighty. A little bit different than what we planned to do, but we're live, so we're gonna make the most of it. I guess I could show off what I was looking at, because I kind of want to draw Kyoko looking like this. Because I saw this art and I was like, ooh, that looks pretty. Pinterest. Wait, that's the wrong window. It was this that I was looking at. Yeah, I saw this on my feed and I was like, ooh. Really want to draw Kyoko like that. Like the vintage 70s anime artist. Okay, what I want to go for. And this is like a little guide. I need to buy more art books. That's something I do need to do. But as you can see here, they like painted the eye, then they added the blue, and then they added the lashes and stuff, which I think is really cool. And it's not too dissimilar to how I approach drawing eyes, which is funny because if you see my art style, it doesn't really have like super detailed eyes like that. But I want to try it for this character because I think it fits her. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. Or that's what we're gonna try to do. Let's switch back over to Clip Studio. Alrighty. I was gonna do this in my sketchbook and use like watercolors, but I can't seem to figure out a way as having a delay with my camera capture. They're gonna have to do it on here. That's not too bad. I wasn't feeling digital art today, but I think sometimes just getting up and doing it is not bad. I don't know, you don't like using thin brushes and pens. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I stick fine brushes and pens. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's see what. I think I want to use the sketching pen. The camera capture was not working, so well, it was working, but there was like a 30+ second delay, so I was not able to do it the way that I wanted to do it, which would have been in my sketchbook, which I would have like got out my calligraphy inks and did it that way, but we're gonna do it on digital anyways. So I had this idea in my head, so and honestly, listening to near music is adding to the vibe too. I can't wait for Inktober though, because I think I do want to try to take that challenge on again. It's been forever since I did it, but I want to bring out my dip pens and stuff. I haven't touched my calligraphy tools in like a while. When was the last time that I did it? I think it was before I even started streaming, honestly. But, I think that's gonna be fun. So I got the reference here. Let me pull up another picture of the art style so I know what I'm doing. If anyone wants to see my 10,000 plus Pinterest collection, it is in my socials. But yeah, the face is pretty narrow, so I need to like draw it like this. But it's nice to study other art styles. I was also looking at the Sailor Moon style too. I don't think I want to draw her quite like that. It's a pretty style, but I don't think it fits her quite well. I'm thinking like those old school like fashion illustrations too. I saw like a thing on was it Blue Sky or Threads or somewhere, drawing your characters in like the time setting that you would find them in. Since the story is like set in like the 70s, I figured 70s styles manga would be actually be cute to draw her in. I want to draw Lucy in Jazz Age art style, the painterly look. I think it'll be fun doing that, but I don't think I want to do that today. But, yeah, we're gonna draw Kyoko because she needs more art and more references, so that's the plan currently. I'll see if I can get the hands right the first time. But I've spent the past couple days editing my YouTube video. And then Friday I wanted to stream, but I had a bad storm and my power went out, so yikes. Try using the G pen. Yeah, I think I will use that for the line art. But I want to do the sketch first. I have a G pen set IRL. I don't think I actually ever used it on stream before. That's why I can't wait to do Inktober. I think I will probably do it all in traditional art this time around. Because I do miss doing digital art. I'm sorry, traditional inking. This is actually like really fun. People say it's like hard, but I really enjoy it. I think a good dip pen makes the process a lot easier. And knowing like paper to use also helps too. I guess if it's easier though, you can still like use a paintbrush. It just doesn't get the texture quite the same. Yeah, I used to pen a lot sometimes when it comes to Leonard. I do tend to like thicker lines anyways. I'm here because I had YouTube open. Oh, teapot. This was supposed to be a sketchbook stream, but my camera display did not want to cooperate. Music's a bit loud. Okay, I can turn it down a little bit. Honestly, I could turn the mic up too. Okay. I think I want most of the details to be in the face though, so probably not gonna focus too much on the body for this piece. Because it's really where the style is gonna mainly be. But it's good to see you, Teapot. I took a break from editing today to stream because I wanted to draw. And I saw this like pretty picture on Pinterest, and I wanted to try to replicate that for my character. I don't know how it'll work, but we're gonna try it. Maybe I should put this in like a separate thing so I can look at it. Let's put another layer. Let's save this image. Actually, this is not the image that I was looking at. There was another image that I really liked. That reminded me of my character. Let me see if I can find it. Of course I can't find that image. The one that I showed was a lot like it, but it's not quite the same. I mean, I guess this is close enough. Save image. And then we're gonna probably insert it here. Image. Oh, that's a little big. But I like how vibrant it is, and I like the eyes. So we're gonna try to replicate the face here. But it's been a while since I took the time to study a different art style and how I normally draw. But it's fun, and I need to do it more, so, like, why am I not doing it, pretty much? I've seen that Loomis head so many times. Loomis is a good way, of course, to study heads, which isn't, like, bad or anything. Also, I didn't mean to move that around. Can't really see the ears in here. I want to get the shapes before I move to the next layer. I saw like a post on Blue Sky saying that you try to draw your character in like this time period that they're in. That's kind of what made me want to do that as well. So the nose is like very long, and then the eyes are like big. And then brows are actually pretty straight. Not too much curve to them from what I can see in this particular piece. Like, I don't know, well, sometimes I draw big eyes. But I think for here, for the character, I think it fits her. I want my art to be like hauntingly pretty, though I need to study more styles. Although this obviously looks like it's done traditionally, which I would have done if my setup worked. But when you say so, I'm probably gonna have to record myself trying to replicate it in my sketchbook, because I would try my G pen, and I probably would do the line art that way. And I'd probably use my watercolor stick color over it. Or do the other way around, where I do the watercolors first and then do the line art. Guess I think that's how you get that type of look. Either that or they used markers. I'm not sure. This looks like markers. But the hat looks like it's watercolors, so it might be both. They could have also used alcohol inks, which I've never used straight from like the bottle or anything. I only ever used markers. Although if I do decide to do like Inktober, there are a couple things that I would probably need to get first. And I want to try those golden inks because I heard they're like really pretty. But I do want to get back into doing inking and calligraphy stuff, because I think it would help for my comic. Because I was like trying to draw like a bunch of different ideas for like the logo during my lunch break. Maybe I'll have to post some on Blue Sky. It's funny, and my handwriting's not the best, but I do like calligraphy stuff. I love stationery, of course. But yeah, 70s manga style really serves. There's like a whole Tumblr dedicated to stuff like that, which I don't remember the name, but if I find it, I'll probably post it in Discord or something. But I've been spending a lot more time on Tumblr lately. Like, look at this picture. Let me switch. You guys can't see it. This one. This picture is like really cute. I would like to draw something like that. There's another one that I saw that I thought looked really cool. Oh, it's this one. Oh, this one's the edited version. Let me see if I can find the unedited version of the drawing, because it's like pretty, but also like haunting, sort of. And I kind of want my art to look like that. I love how they did the eyes. Oh wait, you guys can't see? I keep having tech issues for some reason. You guys can see that, but you can't see this. Oh, there we go. But yeah, this was kind of like what sparked my interest spend in some of the stuff that I've been saving in with this picture. I really like how they did the eyes. Because yeah, I think this is like, I'm not sure if this is watercolor or not. But like the vintage art I think is really cool. So I fell in that rabbit hole and I want to try to replicate it myself. I could spend hours looking at these pictures, but that won't make me a better artist. I need to try to study that stuff, so. It looks almost doll-like. I think the style probably would be easier to replicate in traditional art, but we're gonna try to do it here anyways. So the hair would probably be like really round. I should have put this on a vector layer, that way I could have thinned this out a little bit. But yeah, I want to try to be more creative with my art, and that means trying different styles. And so far this is like pretty fun. I could probably move that eye down a little bit though. Let's move this. Okay. Right now we're just blocking in the, like, shapes. We're not really working on the details yet. I would switch to, like, a thinner brush to do that. This is still not quite it, but... Again, I think the near music definitely fits what I'm going for here. Cause yeah, I think the brush brush too is like the lashes, so I'll probably have to switch to like a very skinny brush for that. Also, she's like wearing like a wedding dress, but I'm not really too focused on the clothes. So I want to get the face right. And also now I need to move the eye back because it looks a little too close. I will say the lasso tool is pretty helpful here. Make it a little smaller. I think a gradient map could also look good here. So we might mess around with that too. Her hair is also a little bit shorter than it would normally be, but I'm gonna roll with it here. I will try like the pearls here because I think that's cute. I caught up on some Dr. Stone anime, nothing groundbreaking, but it's fun. I started reading, Billy Bat. Apparently they have an English version that you can read. What I've seen so far is fun. But I think I only got past like the first volume, so I don't really want to spoil anything, because I don't think none of y'all have read it. I did reread Monster 2 over like the weekend, and that was like a good time. I think I got back into like manga stuff, because for a while the thing I was been following was One Piece. But I think since going to the con, I've been more into wanting to watch stuff and reread stuff, so. I think your head's a little tilted more than I wanted, but that's fine. So the same author as Pluto and Monster, yep. I really like his art style. That's also when part of the reason why I reread Monster again. Okay, let's go to the G-Pen. Do I use the real one, or I think I like the regular one. So we're gonna go very thin here. And oh god, I'm a little worried about messing this up. I think we're gonna go with a darker red. I don't want to go completely black here. At least not yet. I might, I might change it to black later, though. It says, I thought that one didn't have an official English translation, so I wasn't sure about it. Well, I don't really know if I'm reading the official translation or not, but I've been having fun with it so far. And I don't know if we'll ever get an official one. I'm trying to be extra careful here. I feel like the watercolor brush would work well here, but I'm too vintage to know how to use it properly. Maybe I'll try to mess around with it this time around, because I feel like that's so stretched for this style. Not to use like a super heavy hand. Like obviously you can see here that like the beanie and the dress robe thing that she's wearing is like very saturated. The brooch and like the lips here, but the rest of it is not super punchy like that. But yeah, let's move on to the eye here, which I'm a little nervous to do. I started watching Free but only first episode so far. I think you would enjoy it. If anything, it sort of jives with the story that you're trying to tell, so I think you would enjoy it. It's a slow burn. And the manga just started up again. But ever since I went to Matsuri, I have been wanting to read more stuff. Honestly, the way that I'm drawing this sort of reminds me of Fairy Tale. Not the vintage vibe that I'm going for. But I'm very precise here. Slow burn. I mean, I guess compared to like a lot of shows these days, Free definitely isn't as fast. It's like a lot of stuff. I wouldn't call it that. I wouldn't say, well, I don't know. If you're looking for like something that's super fast paced, I feel like it doesn't really pick up till like season 2. But I liked it. I like Free a lot. But since Teapot's only just started, I don't really want to spoil anything, so somehow your art style reminds me of One Piece. Just a new guy in chat. One Piece mentioned. It isn't supposed to look like One Piece, but I can kind of see it, what you mean here. I'm trying a different art style today. But thank you, and welcome to chat. Restream strangely reminded me of Fairy Tales in some ways, except way better. The art sort of does remind me of that. Well, I guess if all else fails, then I turn to my character into like a One Piece character. I think the pupil is a little bigger, that's just probably what's throwing me off here. If your run isn't really shonen or seinen, it's something different. More of an actual story with a natural pace. Well, I guess considering how ADHD a lot of shows are these days, a normal pace might feel slow to some people. Which is a shame to say. But, I can't really think of like another modern show that has a pacing like that. I watched Kaiju number 8 a while back. I think Free Run is Free Run, and that's like the best way to put it, really. There's nothing quite like it. Furious voted #1 anime on most boards. I remember people were being really upset that it didn't win Anime of the Year. I definitely think it's way better than Solo Leveling. But obviously people want the flashy new show to win. I watched Solo Leveling, but I thought, other than like the action, that's pretty much it. Man, I don't even think it's like the best action anime. But I think recency bias sort of went out for people. I need to watch Solo. I've been avoiding it. I mean, if you like a lot of action, it's like one of the reasons to watch it. It's like one of those shows where you just turn your brain off, I guess. If it's like a big story, then it's not really like that. I think I liked season 1 a little bit better than season 2. But I'm gonna be real, it felt a little flat. And it started Webtoons, yeah. I think the Webtoons was a little bit better than the actual animation. But that's my opinion. I think that way for like most, things. Also, people could probably be a little bit bigger. Let me see if I can make it bigger without messing anything up. Might just have to redraw it. I just have so much detail, so I want to make sure that I get it right. I still feel like I could go a little bit bigger. Maybe if I can figure out what's wrong with my camera capture, we'll try to do this in my sketchbook. And then I'll do it with my inks and stuff to see if that makes a difference. Also, my brush change sizes, and I don't know why that happened. What are you doing? Welcome. I am trying to draw my character in like the 70s manga style. Because the character is from the 70s, so I decided to try to replicate that. It's going okay, but I feel like I could do the eyes a little bit better. But we're just experimenting right now, so that's pretty much what we're doing. I'd meant to do this traditionally, but I couldn't seem to fix the delay for my camera capture. So we hopped onto Clip Studio Paint to draw today. Also, that brush is still too big. But yeah, I'm Isuna. I do art streams. We also play games, although I mainly only want to do art on stream. I like gaming, but like, I am mainly an art channel. So... But right now we're just doing like a style study. And we're yapping about anime and stuff. I had my first meeting with my dietitian, and so far the plan is for me to eat more snacks. Definitely can't complain about that. Yeah, snacking's pretty good. Honestly though, it's been so hot. I low-key haven't had much of an appetite, which probably isn't good. But all I've been doing is like drinking like a ton of water. I don't know, this summer's a little rough. Last summer wasn't too bad, but this summer was like, oh, Jesus. It's only like, well, it's not quite August yet. It'll get a little bit hotter than it is now. The one saving grace though, it's like those afternoon like rainstorms. But like when it's hot and dry, it's just not fun. Although, sometimes even having the rain is a bit of a problem. Because the power will go out if the wind blows a little too hard. And I keep redrawing this eye. I actually think this side looks a little bit better. So we're gonna try to do that again. But, I'm thankful that hurricane season so far seemed pretty quiet. Knock on wood that doesn't change, though. This August and September are months where it gets real. But hopefully that doesn't change. So I don't really want to deal with a storm this year. It took a while for like my neighborhood to still clear out trees from like the last bad storm that we had. I probably could go a little bit thinner with these slashes too. I've been in like my fair share of storms, but like last year, Beryl was like a pain, because like well, it's not like it came out of nowhere, but like the storm changed paths so many times, no one was really prepared for it, and as such, we were out of power for like a week, and then like in May of that year, last year, we had like a bad like thunderstorm, and we were out of power for like another year. I'm not trying to deal with that. I remember it because that was the time that I started my YouTube channel and I had the video uploaded. I think it was one of my first videos that actually did sort of well. But I couldn't really do more on it because I was out of power for a week. Also, I could probably make the brush a little bit thicker here for the face. Because this shadow. There was something I was gonna say, but I forgot what it was. I will say this year feels like it's gone by like really fast. Because it feels like it was just May, and it's literally gonna be like August in a few days. I'm not quite where I want to be regarding content, and I guess it's kind of like the internal thing is going with me, because like I said, I do enjoy streaming and stuff. But it's like a battle of whether I should focus more on like YouTube uploads. Because my streams have been actually doing okay. Still not quite enough to hit affiliate. But I do notice that I have more consistent viewers now. And I obviously don't want to let you guys down because I am thankful for all the support that I get. Because like there's like a bunch more talented streamers y'all could be watching than me right now, so... I definitely don't take that for granted, but I also want to keep the YouTube frogs happy. Because not everyone wants to sit through a stream. Started so many projects. I haven't finished them this year. I've started so many projects and finished almost none of them. You got pretty far with your little short story. To the point where you even had like a logo and you're uploading the chapters. I'm nowhere near that. I'm only now just starting on the book cover, and I thought I'd be a little bit further along. But I'm starting to just enjoy the process, even if it's not as much as I would like it to be. I'm working on doing a channel that requires minimal editing. Complex videos are hard to deliver consistently. It just depends on what I'm doing. But yeah, coming with like consistent art videos is time consuming. The editing itself doesn't really take too long, but like having good footage to like put into a video can be a little tricky. I was going over my con footage again, and my camera was so shaky that I don't know if I can really have enough footage to turn to a video. I have some good clips, but like I don't know if YouTube would really want to watch that, even though I was messing around with like a stabilizer thing in DaVinci. It's still a little too shaky. Also, I have like a montage of me drawing in the background and show certain clips of the con, maybe. You said editing takes you like 3 days. Well, it depends. If I'm filming like something on stream, all I really have to do is just voice over it, and that doesn't take too long. But if I'm doing something else, like a sketchbook tour, which I need to start recording, it does take a little bit longer. Because sometimes when I record with my phone, sometimes the footage doesn't always come out the way that it should. But digital videos don't take so long to do. But also, sometimes I have to stop doing my voiceovers because I lose my voice. Because I also talk a lot at my job, so that's another thing that can slow the process down sometimes. But I'd rather use my own voice than like use AI, because that's kind of lame. And I don't really want to do that, so... I'm sure I could probably simplify the editing a bit more, though. Because I'm currently like working on a video now that I want to have out by like Thursday. But I had to redo it because my audio stuff got corrupted, unfortunately. I don't know how it happened. I think it's probably because of setting, or I didn't update something, or rather, I think it's because I didn't upgrade my drivers. This is why the audio came out messed up. So when I have stuff like that happen, it takes a little longer, but I still want to have that video out by like Thursday, so that's the goal anyways. But the problem is, in weeks that I do stream more, I don't have as much time to edit because everything that I do has to be like after work. And I still have to eat and do my other chores, so that's also why some videos take a little bit long to come out, unfortunately. I think I just need to really prioritize my time a little bit better. I don't want to stop though. I'm having fun doing it, so... It's either upload more videos or stream more, pretty much. But I can't do both currently. But I was thinking, since I use CapCut, then maybe I could just transfer over some of the footage to my phone and do some of the voiceovers that way. If I can do it like that, that could probably shorten the time that it takes me to edit. It's like, if I'm like on break or something, I could probably get some done that way. So I probably just need to do that as well. I only really use CapCut to do my clips and stuff. But everything else that I do is on DaVinci. But like with making art content, sometimes it just doesn't, the footage doesn't look right. So you can't kind of wing it. You could try to cut it, a lot of it out, but sometimes it just doesn't work. And an idea that you thought you had for a video just doesn't end up turning out quite how you want. I think this is going pretty well. I could probably go a little bit thinner with these lines though. I see your title called Sketchbook Session because you're drawing digitally. Well, the stream was supposed to be traditional, but I did not change my title because my camera capture wasn't working. And I didn't really want to restart stream again. Because I think on YouTube you restart your stream when you change the title. But I guess I could try to change it. Let me see. The stream on YouTube might F for a little bit, but I'm gonna change this. Art style study. I don't know if this is like a Restream thing or not. Alright, I'm gonna change the title. Eddie. I don't know what it is. I think maybe it's because I'm too lazy to update OBS and have to fix my setup again. But for whatever reason, also the stream F. Am I still live? Your stream is saying that I'm offline. Oh, there we go. I think we're live again. Yeah, I think it's Restream that does that. if I change the title in stream for some reason. But I should have changed it because I technically went I went offline to reset OBS because I thought that was what was causing my camera to have that delay, but that's not it. And yeah, I just didn't change my title, but I'm still alive. Okay. I don't know why, but it showed that I was offline for a second. Having a Vagabond fan finding your stream is peak. Yep. Definitely. I'll probably reread Vagabond again, honestly. I already read it like at the beginning of the year, but I would read it again. Honestly, I'm not too focused on the body. I just want to get the sketch done. Need to read that. I can't recommend it enough. It just gets better every time I read it. It's not technically finished, but I still think it's worth reading. 100%. I need to read Inue's other work too. Is he gonna finish it? He might not ever finish it, realistically. But I still think it's definitely worth reading. I need to read his other stuff too. I can't read something that's been abandoned. I know, but like Berserk is worth. I'm sorry, not Berserk. Vagabond's worth it. Why did I say Berserk? I'm not reading a basketball manga. Musashi's arcs pretty much came to a close. Like, yeah, it's not the official ending, but if people want to take it as an ending, I think it's definitely valid for that reason. And it's probably also why he hasn't finished it yet. Or he might not finish it at all. I'm not against, like, open endings. The only reason his art is, like, gorgeous. So that's why I want to read his stuff. I definitely think it's worth at least giving it a shot. Pierre's art is pretty average but good. I like the concepts and stories. I'm not sure. Did you say that you read or watched Monster? I can't remember if you said you did or not. Oh, you did? Yep. Did you also watch Pluto? Finish Monster. Premiere's death. The art went from peak to garbage. I wouldn't say it's garbage. I mean, it's hard work to replicate. Pluto, what's that? Pluto's a rapper. It's another one of like Urasawa's works. It's his take pretty much on Astro Boy. It's another like good series on Netflix to watch. It's like 8 episodes. They're like an hour long, but like it's also like really good. I would say the Berserk manga's in a good spot. I wasn't sure about it at first, but I think they're doing Miura's work pretty well. Obviously, it'll never be to his level, but I like it. And after reading the latest chapter, I appreciate it even more. But like, that's a tricky situation to be in for having like a long series, because like, you never know what might happen. And unfortunately, you might meet your demise before you're done with your story. You would really have to trust an artist to like carry on your work or write an ending, like in case something bad happens like that. Well, like, it's something no one really wants to think about, but like, it is real. One day you could be here and the next that you're not. And like, dealing with a long running series like that, I can't imagine it's easy. Okay, pretty much done with the line art here. I'm not gonna bother doing the body here, but I guess I can finish up the shoulder at least. Like, to even be able to draw anywhere close to like Mira's level is something I could only dream of achieving. And I think the team is doing a good job in his place, so props to the artists and writers and stuff. It can't be easy to do something like that. So I don't want to judge them too harshly. But well, welcome to anyone who's watching the stream, YouTube and Twitch. I usually just like to go live and yap about anime. And I'm probably just gonna grab straight from like this reference, although I'm gonna try to use the watercolor brush again, because I think they would look good here. But I can't seem to get digital watercolors to look good. So we're gonna go until it doesn't look bad, pretty much. I like using regular watercolors, but like, digital watercolor brushes just confuse me. But we're gonna try it again. Because I think that's what this style deserves. I actually don't think watercolors as a medium is like pretty hard to do. It just takes patience, more or less. But even then, it doesn't take too long for me to like do a watercolor painting in my sketchbook, because I could probably do something like this in a lot shorter time. But I'm not used to like using digital watercolors, so it might look a little janky. Can't believe Mira did the entire manga thing solo. I mean, yeah, that's just like a whole another level of like commitment. I think how you do this is more like about your brush strokes here. But I think I can get away with like a softer look here. I need more manga to read as well. So if anyone has any suggestions. I'm reading Billy Bat, but I think I could probably read all that in like a week. At least from what the English scans that they have. I'll probably go read some more of this after stream. Have you seen the Lucille Ball Run trailer? Oh yes, I can't wait for JoJo's Part 7. I think it's my favorite part, but I don't think anyone in chat has seen, or at least read Part 7. I have, but, for me, I think it's like I like Part 5, then Part 3, then Part 4. At least in the anime version, but I think 7 is my favorite, then it's 4, and then it's 5 for the manga. Reading the Darth Vader comment. I also need to read more comics as well. I don't know if you saw it, Teapot, but they did released another little, I guess, teaser trailer for the new Avatar series that's coming out next year. And I'll still probably watch it, but it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. Avatar: The Last Airbender, not the Blue People. They released like the new Avatar. Well, they released like a picture, and then they released a picture of the girl next to Korra. And I think her character design's like really cute. But I can't wait for people to find a reason to complain. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be the same series as Aang. But like, low-key, this fandom gets kind of stupid when like new stuff drops. I saw was the picture, if that's what you mean. Yeah, they really only released like the picture. Concept art, and then a picture of her next to Korra. New Avatar movie trailer came today. I watched like the first Avatar, The Blue People, but I couldn't really get into it. Maybe I'll watch it again, but like, the world was pretty, but I wasn't invested with the characters. I'm gonna keep it 100%. I mean, it was okay, but like, I wasn't memorable from what I can remember. I figure if I can't really remember something that well, it's probably either my mental state at the time, or it just wasn't memorable. I'll give it another shot though. Nice grossing film of all time. To each their own. I did see the new Superman. And I thought that was pretty fun. And this is low-key coming together. Maybe I was just tired that day when I watched it or something, but I'll give it another shot. I'm looking how this looks. So why can't I see my color here? You're good. Stay over there with your little Airbender stuff. Hey, I watched like Avatar: Last Airbender every year since it came out. But I will contend that the Avatar fandom is not exactly the easiest people to deal with, because they always find something to complain about. But that's just fandom culture for you. Also, I just wanted to add more blush, and I think I sort of overdid it here. This is why I don't understand how, watercolor brushes are supposed to, like, behave. To be fair though, if I'm like tired or something, or I have something else in my mind, I definitely might be a little bit harsher to certain things. I don't want to say harsh, but like, I wasn't sure that I would even like Star Wars stuff, but when I sat down and did the watch party with Baja and Teapot, I ended up loving it more than I thought I would. Because I'd seen Star Wars when I was like a little kid, and I didn't really understand what was going on. Because like my uncle would play it every time holiday we had over at his place, so it wasn't until I was an adult that I enjoyed it. As a kid, I couldn't care less, but it's proof that my opinions on stuff can change. So, your uncle was a wise man, and his taste must not be disregarded. I'm turning down opacity. I don't think you don't need it anymore, I think. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do another line art layer here, so I could probably turn this down a little bit. I know this was bad. Oops. I wonder what color I should do the eyes. I kind of want to do it like darker fuchsia color. My mom and I are more like Godzilla, like Jaws fans. She likes Jurassic Park as well. She saw the latest Jurassic Park movie. I still haven't watched it yet. I think she likes the older ones more. Love Island fans, no, we do not like reality TV. Potato. Potato indeed. I think we're both like sci-fi fans because it's mainly what I watched growing up. Like, she likes monster movies, and oops, I like monster movies, and I did not mean to use that big of a brush. Oopsie. Let me redo that. Yeah, I don't watch reality TV at all. We don't have cable. I don't think we've had like cable since probably when I was like a kid. I don't really watch TV shows like that though. I'm either like doing art or reading something or playing FF14. Or I'm working on like a project or something, but I don't have much time to watch TV. I'm not really sure which brush to do the hair. I wonder if I should even just do it on a separate layer, because I don't really want to mess up the face. Let's just go with it and see. That's the wrong brush. I'm gonna let's use the new layer and merge later. Yeah, I think I should probably do that. Because I actually like how the skin looks. I like that look. It's still big. I wonder if I should do it like this. Oops. I need to read how to use the watercolor brush a bit better. For the skin, it looks fine, but the hair is a little tricky. Sort of looks big brushes. Oh, I like this brush. If I see, I could probably go a little bit more into the magenta color. Well, you can't really see it. Even if I don't like the color, we might mess around with the gradient maps a little bit. But I like how this looks. I could definitely see myself drawing in this style a bit more. Is it on multiply? No, it's just regular layer. This is the base color. I might go in and add some like rendering. I might not render too much though. It depends. But I don't really know how to use these brushes because I haven't really used them that much. When I do coloring, it's usually with the round brush or the gouache one. But since I'm trying to replicate this style here, I went for a more watercolor look because that's looks like what they use, but I think that could also be markers too. Do we even have a marker brush in Clip Studio? We have the paint. This is the pencils, and these are my downloaded brushes. I don't think we have like a dedicated marker brush, at least not in this version. But I think we get more brushes in 4.0. Oops, that's the wrong brush. Jesus. I wouldn't be a stream if I didn't do that at least once. I think you have a marker and a pen part. Pen. Curls. I don't even know how my curl brushes got into this set. It should have been in the other one. Oh, we do have a flat marker, so we might have to try that next time. I see it. Well, how does it look? So it's like a Copic marker. Cool. That might actually be very useful. Okay. Yeah, the brushes that I use are the, I use the fine liner and the sketching brush. I also use the pencil brush too sometimes. I use the pencil brush more when I'm like doing, the studies of like those, statues because of the, chalk look. And the other brush that I use when I do the coloring is either the G pen or the gouache brush. Although I use the gouache brush too when I'm doing like portrait studies. Can I add one from the Clip Store for free? Never seen you draw ice like that, but it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like this drawing a lot. It will definitely be experimenting more like this. So I think we're pretty much done with the hair. Okay. I do tend to like brushes that have a little bit more texture to them. Thanks so far. Thanks. So we're gonna merge this. Oh wait, I accidentally merged the wrong layer. Let me redo that. I want to merge this one with this one. Okay. Honestly though, I don't feel like I don't really need to do that much rendering here. But I will clean some parts up with like a little clipping mask. And I think we might mess around with the gradient maps a little bit. Although I already like how this looks, so honestly I don't think I need to change much. Clipping mask. There we go. You're gonna set this layer to multiply. But again, I don't really think there's still that much that I really need to change. Probably some areas of the shading. I kept this simple because I was mainly looking at the face, so I think the next time that we try to do this, hopefully my camera capture will work and we will try to do this in my actual painting watercolor sketchbook. Also, let me make this brush a little smaller. I do like having the texture. Around the nose. It still sort of looks like a One Piece character, but honestly I'm not mad at it. I feel like I could have did the blush just a little bit better too, but I still really like it. For my first attempt, I definitely don't think it's bad. So we're gonna get this one. Okay. So we're gonna go super small here. What I could have also done too, which would have helped with like making it look more textured, I could have set the background to like a textured canvas too, which I also need to try to do that. Yes, that's also something that I do into like with my art. The sketchbooks that I use have like a little bit of texture to them. And like, sometimes it's just nice to have. Just texture alone can do so much for your art in more ways than you might think. So, it's definitely good to experiment if you can. Also, I can already tell that I want to make this line art darker, so what we will do, since I don't really feel like doing the line art over, is I will make a clipping mask here, and, I'll set it to black, and then, I guess I could do the spray bottle, that's fine. It's just like a lazy thing to do, if I don't want to, redo the light art, and I want to change the color, I just do this. Okay. And we merge it with the layer below, and voila, I just changed the line art color. I feel like just going in and changing like the color settings is a pain in the butt in Clip Studio. I hope they change that in 4.0. Cause I can't be bothered to do that. I can't be bothered to do that the other way, so I just do the clipping mask all the time. But, yeah, let's keep going with rendering this a little bit. Also, I can't see my, also that's not right. Actually, I think I want to ditch this. I'm still not sure if I like how multiply works in Clip Studio. I think that is one thing that I think I prefer a little bit better in Photoshop. And I don't really know how to explain why that is. It's almost as if you can't even see the watercolor brush here. But if I do it like this, you can see it more. So maybe I'll just keep it on the same layer and hope I don't mess it up somehow. I guess this is all about learning how to navigate like a different brush, because honestly, I do prefer if I didn't have to have so many layers with my work. Because then I know I'll get confused. So let me try that again. Clip. This also kind of reminds me of like how I will look to do ink illustrations, which I have not done that much on my YouTube. I used to do like a ton of them, especially like during Inktober. But yeah, I think we're gonna do Inktober this year. I don't know if I'll do the full 30 days, but I will try to do the 15-day one at least. We might do more depending on how I feel. And if I can fix my setup and have it reliably work, maybe we'll pop on stream to do some of them. We'll say Loomis method. Tells to slice off the sides of the heads. You did not do that, so your girl's head is round. You did cover the sides with hair. So, yeah, I could have probably constructed the face a little bit better, that's for sure. Maybe another thing we can do is do the Loomis thing on stream. I've done the Loomis study in my sketchbooks too before, but I didn't really apply that as much as I probably could have here. But, I need to get technical, just experiment another time. Yeah. I did enjoy drawing this, though. But yeah, there's not too much in the way of, like, shading that I really needed to add anyways. This style is more about the line art as opposed to the shading. I guess I'll merge this. But I think I'm having fun and I'm just doing something that I wouldn't normally do, so definitely no harm in that. But there's one last thing that I kind of want to do before we wrap it up. It's already almost 10. It doesn't even feel like I've been live that long. Well, technically I did because I had to restart earlier. But I don't want to go too late because it's only Monday. But we're gonna add a little bit of highlights to this. So we're gonna set this to overlay, and we're gonna go to white. We're gonna like dull up the eyes a little bit. We're gonna switch to the G pen because I do like to do the highlights like this. But this particular drawing doesn't have too many of them that I noticed. So we're gonna put one here. Wait, heart light. Okay, that was the wrong setting. So we could also do a little bit down here too. It doesn't look like there's like any other highlights except for like little ones. And like very little that you can hardly see them. I don't usually like to add like a ton of highlights to my stuff, but I feel like in this case it does add a little bit of details, and I still kept the eyes pretty simple here. I could have gone a little bit more with the details, but I decided not to do that. But it is fun to do. I don't really notice too many highlights in the hair. Like, unless it's like a random strand. But I don't really want to go overboard. But for my first attempt, it certainly ain't bad. And I want to draw more like this. And it actually didn't take too long to do either. Yeah, you'll definitely see more drawings like this. So maybe if I can get my camera set up tomorrow, we might actually draw in my sketchbook. We'll probably try to do the same thing. But we'll be using the paint and the inks that I have, I think. But I'm gonna save this because I really like it. How many people are in Twitch chat? Do I want to rate somebody? That just could be finer, but you do have a certain look that's good. There's 4 of y'all here. I think we are gonna go rate somebody. Not a super long stream, but hopefully. I think I probably just need to update OBS and fix my, like, streaming setup again. Because I think that's what's causing the issue. Oh, let's just make a new window capture. Because this one keeps bugging for some reason. Okay. So we're gonna go to Twitch and see who we can rate. But low-key, my streams have been getting more traction lately. And I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Because it means a lot. And I'm definitely not the most consistent streamer on here, but yeah, it means a lot that you guys decided to come here. And low-key, middle of the week streams have been like, well, weekday streams have been popping off more than weekend streams, so we might keep doing them. As long as my tech behaves. And hopefully no power outages either. Is anyone that I follow live doing art? I do kind of want to read somebody today. So you gotta find someone to read. We could read the person doing the subathon. They also have a cute model too. Traditional art streams just don't get enough love, but they do take like more setup to do. Summer weekends are tough. Weekends are probably better during this winter. That did seem to be where I got my first like spurt of growth when I started streaming. Because I believe September makes a year since I started to stream. And I think we're gonna read this person. And it looks like they're in the middle of a subathon. I legit don't know if I would ever do a subathon, but maybe... I don't know. We might do like bits where I like can't stop drawing until like the bit timer goes off or something like that. That could be a fun idea. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read this person. So I need to go into my Twitch chat and do the raid that way, because for whatever reason, when I try to do it through OBS, it doesn't work. Which is probably another thing I need to fix with the update. But I had a lot of fun this stream. This Procreate. I've heard a lot of good things about Procreate, but I do not have any Apple devices currently. But I think we're gonna send the raid through. And I want to say that I'll be back tomorrow, but I'm not sure. If I can get my setup to work, then I will probably stream again tomorrow. Surely my delay will be fixed, because like anything more than like 10 seconds is just like painful to watch. Her tuber has a little iPad. That's really cute. It's cute to see her working on emotes. And I still need to work on my emotes, so maybe after we do this little style thing, we'll probably go back to drawing more emote stuff. But for now, I'm gonna send the raid through, and I'll be back maybe tomorrow, but I'm not sure. If I can get my like sketchbook to set up to work the way it's supposed to without a delay, then I should be live. If not, I'll probably keep editing that video because I'm almost done with it. So yeah, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Gonna send the raid through. Yeah, good stream. Not a super long one, but had to improvise. But I'd say it was like pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night because it's Monday and I probably shouldn't be up super late. So peace. Bye. And thank you for the follows. It means a lot. I'll see y'all.